welcome back to Raider Blog. I'm Hudson Boggs, and today we will be covering the NFC West and giving an in-depth overview and predicting where the teams will stand this year. So let's get to it. We're going to start with the Arizona Cardinals. The big question in Arizona is how first-round pick Kyler Murray will fit into Arizona's offense and Kingsbury's air raid offense. Hopefully, he'll be what they hope he is. What he did in college is he dominated in college with 54 touchdown passes, an amazing player, and hopefully he can bring his athleticism to the NFL. But there is a little bit of questioning on the wide receiver position as Larry Fitzgerald will return, but he's getting old, and he is their biggest receiver on the team. Hopefully he can remain consistent and help Kyler Murray out, as Cardinals don't have the greatest set of receivers, so hopefully Larry Fitzgerald will keep his big role. And then they did, on the defensive side, they did sign Terrell Suggs, an amazing veteran. Is old though, but hopefully he can really help with Chandler Jones and really become an aggressive player and really help their defense that has struggled in recent years. But Murray will hopefully add some hope to this Cardinal team that has seemed to be hopeless in recent years and hopefully rebuild this Arizona team up. Now let's move on to the LA Rams. So how will Goff respond to the Super Bowl disaster is the big question. Hopefully he can regroup and prove more consistent to this LA team when they lost in the Super Bowl to New England. They were hoping something would happen there, but ended up not being what they hoped to be, but also got away with a horrible missed call in the NFC Championship game. But also another thing in LA is Todd Gurley going to be healthy enough to play this year, as he had a knee injury and hopefully will be back this year, but still some questions as if he'll be back to his full extent. And then they did lose two of their biggest offensive linemen, Roger Saffold and John Sullivan, two big linemen that created gaps for Gurley and really made him the player that he was, even though he was dominant before. But really, those are going to definitely put some pressure on quarterback and running back, and we'll see if this offense is as consistent this year. And then obviously Aaron Donald is returning, had 20.5 sacks last year, got Defensive Player of the Year, just an amazing player, but he will be back, so that's good news for the Rams defense. But they overall just need Goff to be consistent, and hopefully it'll be okay with their two biggest linemen gone, so a lot of pressure there, but hopefully it'll turn out okay for the LA Rams. Now moving on to the San Francisco 49ers, Garoppolo will be returning out after a knee injury. Hopefully he will prove consistent after going 6-0 in his first year. Struggle at the beginning of the year before his knee injury, but hopefully will rebuild this team. And as well, Jarrett McKinnon, the running back who has not played a snap with the Niners yet, he had an ACL injury and hopefully will regain his form and his quick attack and kind of give this running back position a little bit more energy, as they struggled last year. And they did sign on the defensive front. They drafted Nick Bosa with the 2nd overall pick. Some questions there, as he was struggling with injury in college, and hopefully he'll turn out to be what his older brother Joey Bosa became, but hopefully him and also their who they signed, D Ford from the Kansas City Chiefs, will become a deadly front defensive line to this struggling Niner defense. But if the Niners can stay healthy, they could be a major threat in their division, but if not, it'll definitely be interesting to see how this year turns out. And going to the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson signed a 4-year, $140 million contract. Some questions if he would return or not, but he is coming back, so that's a lot of good news for the Seahawks. Their wide receivers haven't been amazing. Tyler Lockett is returning off his best year and an amazing player, but some still questions there how Russell Wilson will be able to respond with the receivers, as they were #1 in rushing actually last year. So we'll see if he can get the ball out of the pockets a little bit more. But defense has been falling apart. The Legion of Boom is starting to collapse, as they have lost in the last recent years Frank Clark, Earl Thomas, Justin Coleman, and Richard Sherman, all some of their greatest defensive players, and hopefully we'll be able to come through this year and kind of regroup, as they were mediocre last year, but just need some rebirth strength this year. And but again, on the defensive side, they actually have not signed any defensive players, but they have lost a lot, and hopefully that they'll be able to recover from that. But if defense doesn't crumble, it could be a mediocre year or a really good year for Seattle. We'll have to see. So thank you for watching Hot Raider Blog, and if you thought this video was helpful or you enjoyed it, please like or subscribe, and feel free to drop a comment in the comment box below. Thanks for watching.